And this is where people get the whole submission thing from. Now, for me, being a Christian or not a Christian is irrelevant. If you are going to use something, then use it in its rightful context. So, for example, if I go and pick something out of the Quran, I can't go and pick something out of the Quran and modify it and still say that the Quran is the basis of which I am making that statement. No, thank you, notes. You can't do that. Thank you, my darling. You can't do that. If you're going to follow something, then follow it. If you're going to believe something, then believe it. Don't tweak it here and there. Because when people talk about a woman must submit, you're taking Ephesians 5 from verse 22, when the instruction was submit to one another first. Then after you have submitted to one another, then go and then wife, submit to your husband. Do you understand? You are on an even playing field. The man is not superior to the woman. Husbands and wives submit to one another. That was the instruction. The second instruction was wives submit to your husband. The third instruction was husbands love your wives. But it didn't stop there. Husbands love your wives to the degree that if you had to lay down your life, you would be prepared to do it. It then went on to further explain, because no man would hate himself. Then it went on further to explain that your marriage is symbolic of Christ and the church, because Christ gave his life for the church. I am just giving you context. That is the context of submission. So when you are demanding a woman submit, what you have to understand is, number one, you should have submitted to each other first, because that is the basis and the foundation of submission. Because if you're not submitting to one another first, the woman cannot submit to you. So you're already out of sync. Number two, there is the type of love that has been described here is a love that sets the tone and the ease in which a woman can submit to you, because you are loving her to the point where she knows, she understands, and she is convinced that you love her so much so that you'd give your life for her. How many of you men are loving like that? Like, how many of you are loving like that? Because I'll tell you something. Thank you so much, Elena. I'll tell you something. If you were loving like that, you would not need to demand submission. You would not need to demand leadership. That's what I'm telling you. If you were loving